Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Emma Self, and I'm doing my persuasive speech on why everyone should have to work a fast food job at least one time in their life. So, firstly, I want you all to close your eyes and imagine. Imagine you're starving. You really want some food, your kids are hungry, your wife is not going to cook. Y'all decide to go to McDonald's. The line is to the road. It's busy, it's packed. You decide to eat inside, but it's also very busy inside. There's one cashier, there's one worker. It's gonna take forever. After waiting, you finally get your food. It's cold, it's nasty, it's cruddy. How does that make you feel? Everybody open their eyes. Do you feel bad for the worker? Or are you upset that your food is disgusting and cold? But most importantly, do y'all know what it's like to work fast food? I do. I have been a Qdoba manager for 1 year, and I have been a 2-year employee to Qdoba. I have worked in food for 3 years, so I am very qualified to speak on the subject. My background has always been food. I've always worked with food and for food ever since I was a teenager, and everything that I have bought has been with working with food money. Here is a chart that shows just how much people eat fast food. So in the red is how much people eat food, which doesn't seem like a lot, to the green, which is how many people do not eat fast food. But that's still 33% of people over 20 eating fast food every single day. That's a third of Americans. So when you have not worked fast food, it creates Karens. They are more likely to lash out on workers. They view fast food employees like peasants, and they inadvertently create stereotypes for all people working fast food. My first source, the National Library of Medicine, shows that bad treatment towards food workers creates bad mental health. It creates a chain where it creates bad mental health for other people. And that the University of Massachusetts research adds that those who are already struggling mentally will fall victim to more rude customers. Where's the empathy? My solution for all of these problems: work fast food at least one time in your life. My first benefit is you have a bigger worldview. When I first started working food 3 years ago, I was extremely sheltered. I had no idea what anything was. I had no idea who people were and how to interact with them. But after working food for 3 years, I am so much more socially adept, and it is so much easier for me to handle with customers and people and handle money. First benefits, you work with all walks of life. I've worked with felons, I've worked with drug addicts, I've worked with mothers, retirees almost, so many people. You'll work with teenagers as young as 16 and adults up to 70 years old. My general manager is 67 years old. And younger individuals will broaden their horizons and learn from older individuals. I've learned so much from older individuals in my life. My second benefit is it keeps you humble. A report from DOTS Pueblos High School says that 72% of fast food workers deal with a rude employee daily. I can personally vouch for that. I've personally worked today, and I've dealt with so many rude customers. Teenagers who work fast food are more likely to become well-rounded adults. With fast food, I bought my first car, I paid for my college, and I bought my first apartment. And then fast food will challenge you and train you to become stronger mentally. When doing fast food, I have, once again, dealt with rude customers, dealt with hard conditions, so it has trained me to be a stronger adult and a better person. And my third benefit, it creates empathy. It takes one to know one. You have to step into somebody's shoes. If you have not worked in fast food, then you will have no idea what it's like when you get a food order. So people are more likely to be rude when they're getting something wrong for their order. It creates schema. Takes one to know one, gives you the knowledge you need to understand how to be patient. You need to be patient, you need to be understanding. You never know what it's like or what's going on behind the counter. Now, here I'm going to go into some counterclaims when working with fast food, some debunked myths of fast food. The first thing is that food workers are unskilled labor. The Career Services website from the University of Pennsylvania adds that food jobs help develop people skills, teamwork, communication, and problem-solving skills as well, along with money skills as well. There are many skills that you can learn from working fast food. My second point is food jobs are easy. St. Thomas University adds that with fast food, you're paying with your dignity. Working with fast food can just be as complicating, stressful, and as rewarding as any other career, and that there is so much mental strain from employees to customers. I personally have never went to a dentist office and screamed at the receptionist because my appointment was at the wrong date. But how many people have gone into a restaurant and screamed because their order was wrong or that it wasn't to their liking? A lot more than you would think. And that it's justified to be rude to fast food workers. 50% of rude customers might be justified, but it's important to treat all individuals with kindness. Your cashier could be your 60-year-old grandma, it could be your 37-year-old mother, it could be a 16-year-old trying to pay for their first car. You never know what their situation is. Hatred is never justifiable. Be kind, work a food job. And then some of my closing remarks, I would just like to add that I don't think that people should work food jobs their whole life. I think that you should start out working a food job, get that schema, have it be as part of your career. Everyone who works food jobs will eventually branch out and get another career, but it is important to get these beginning skills. It is important to humble yourself. People need to humble themselves before they, become into adulthood to get their first real job. And that is all. Thank you all. Have any questions?